Make that money, make that money, make that money fast. Spend that money, spend that money, spend that money fast. Make it back and double it and do that shit again. And show them hating niggas how your money never ends. I get money on the low, that's my niggas on the foe. Hustle hard like LeBron when I'm shoveling the snow. Aaron Rodgers with the bricks, bitch, I'm going to the bowl. Got my pockets on
Sex
fully,
snack,
yeah,
Aaron Rodgers bricks, man. Aaron Rodgers with the bricks, I'm going to the bowl. Yo, shout out to Aaron Rodgers, he's the GOAT, by the way. Football fans, we have made it to heaven, alright? And by the way, welcome to my show, Football Heaven 360. We are in the building. You feel me? That's a very exciting time for, oh my God, the damn plane. This is a very exciting time for us. It's football season, people. I'm trying to get through all distraction. Today is Thursday. Today is the official weekend of college football. So I will go down the list of my top 25. This is Football Heaven 360. It's football all the time. That's why it's a 360. All right, people. By the way, y'all gonna love my my logo. By the way, you see it at the beginning and the end. Any religious people want to get at me about that, you know, let me know. But I really don't care. Let me put this football behind me. Once again, this is my show, Football Heaven 360, people. We are in the building, alright? My show will consist of a review show, a preview show, the show before, you feel me, before the games, right? A preview show, and a review show. So it's going to be a show before the games and after the games, alright? Also, I'll be talking about the top, what they call the power rankings. Also, I'll be talking about the top 5 sack leaders, the top 5 passes, top 5 touchdowns. Also, I'll be breaking down plays, all right? So my first item of the bid, like I said before, this is college football season, the top 25, in the building, you feel me? So I'm going to get down to it, all right? Also, on this show, I will be talking about the Heisman and my top 3 games this coming weekend for college football, all right? So y'all stay tuned, all right? Like I said, top 25, this is the first reveal of the year, and the first team we're going to start with at 25 is Stanford. They opened up against Northwestern. Last year, they was 9-4, overall, and they was 6-3 in conference, third place in the North Division of the Pac-12. All right, people? So, Stanford always have a good team, you got to be smart as hell to go to Stanford, but, they're usually one of the better teams in the Pac-12, Andrew Luck came from there. What's this guy name came from there? McCaffrey, Patrick Sherman. Richard Sherman came from there also. All right. At number 24, I have no idea. Nebraska ain't been good since I've been a teenager, so I don't know what they're doing here. But they opened up against South Alabama last year. They overall 4-8. How are you 4-8? You make the list this year. That's crazy. And 3-6 in the conference. All right. There was 6th place in the Big Ten West. All right, people. So I don't expect much from Nebraska. Like the way recruiting is going now, Nebraskans don't even have a chance. So they'll probably be scratched by next week. And by the way, y'all, I will update the top 25 every week also. All right. At 23, we're going to Washington State. Washington State opened up against New Mexico. All right. Last year, they overall was 11-2. And they were 7-2 in the conference, second place in the Pac-12 North. Yeah, Washington State been very good. I don't know if you remember the Texas Tech coach, what's his name, Mike Leach. He's like one of the offensive gurus. So that offense was pretty good last year. So I think they're gonna be pretty good this year. If they had an overall like that. So are they gonna take it to the next level? That's what we'll be wondering about. Alright, By the way, shout out to my Florida Gators. You feel me? I wrote this, I wrote this before the game came up, so I'm also do a review about the game. You Hurricanes, y'all suck. Alright? It's all about them Gators, you feel me? All day, every day. Find something to do to y'all life. Come down to the SEC, we the best conference. I tell y'all that all the time. As you can see, the first three teams I have not said an SEC team. We always got about 5 or 6 in the top 15. So don't even play with a SEC Gator chop. Alright? So just talked about Washington State. Another team is Syracuse is on here at 22. Syracuse, don't need to take them serious. They opened up against Liberty. Last year, they overall was 10-3, and they was 6-2 in the conference. Damn, I didn't even know they were that good. But second place in the ACC Athletic. ACC is Clemson or nobody. That's it. You feel me? Y'all can forget that. Alright? At number 21 is Iowa State. They opened up against Northern Iowa. Last year, they overall was 8-3, and they was 6-3 in the conference. They was third place in the Big 12. Alright? Iowa State always has a pretty good team. They always have a running quarterback. I probably won't even know who they is, or whatever the case may be. I remember seeing them play one time, but I can't remember the dude's name. Trust me, man, I do so much ring. I would not remember anything, as these games goes on. I'd rather plug in the tape and then we gonna judge you by how this shit is going. You understand what I'm saying? The next team at number 20 is Iowa. Iowa opened up versus Miami of Ohio. No, not the sorry one in South Florida. Yes, I am from Miami, and no, I'm not a Miami Hurricanes fan. I'm a Florida Gator fan. Alright? Used to play all them sorry ass teams back in the Big East or whatever the hell they call that crap. So yes, I am a Gator. Alright, I'm reminding y'all all the damn time. Alright. This is my show, Football Heaven 360. Stay tuned in, people. Alright, shit is getting real around here. But anyway, back to Iowa, they was 94 last year overall. They were 5-4 in the conference. They were second place in the Big 10 West. Alright? So I didn't know. Top 5 teams. I don't think they don't have no threat to the college football playoff at all. Okay? So I'm here at number 19. At number 19 is Wisconsin. Wisconsin is opening up against South Florida. That's one of them circle games for me because, I hate the Big Ten for one. It's always overrated. They really don't play nobody. Go look at their schedules. All they schedule. Ohio State is playing FAU. First game of the season. Did y'all just hear what I just said? Not to blow smoke, against nobody at FAU. Alright? But you're not going to one of these top Florida schools. So, you're getting all the C students, basically. You feel me? No disrespect to anybody, and however you made it on the team, don't mean it in a disrespectful way. But whatever. Wisconsin opened up against South Florida. Their overall was 8-5 in the conference, which is shocking to me. Usually, Wisconsin could always run that ball and stuff like that. They probably should have won more games if they conference sucked like that. And they was 5-4 in the conference. That really sucked. But that was second place in the Big Ten. Big Ten West. I don't think I'm reading right. You feel me? We got the thunder and lightning going on right now. But I'm going to just try to stay focused. Alright. At number 18 we have Michigan State. And Michigan State opened up against Tulsa. Excuse me. Tulsa. Michigan State last year, their overall was, I'm reading right, 7-6. I should have rewrote this, but whatever, man. 7-6, their overall. They were 5-4 in the conference and 4th place in the Big Ten East. So how the hell did they even get us to number 18, man? I need to talk to some of these people, man, who making these decisions. on opening ranking day. Alright, at number 17 is UFC. They opened up against FAMU. Last year they overall was 12-1, right? They was 8-0 in the conference. They was first place in the American, what is it? AAC, the American East Conference, whatever, I don't know. But I think they really did them in, you know, and I think they need to change the college football rules. First of all, how you gonna have top 5 conferences and only have 14? That's stupid, you feel me? But football is more of a bring your best game that day. So anybody could have had a chance, and I don't know if they could have beat Alabama or hang with Clemson, but we would never find out, you know. And the reason I say we should have gave them a chance because, you know, it's a Florida team, you know, maybe, you know, one of them small ass Big 12 schools, like, I mean not Big 12, Big 10 schools, no, I'm sorry. But they should have gave him a chance. I don't know what had happened, you feel me? I don't think nobody, you know, the SEC became Alabama or nobody, you feel me? So we'll definitely see what's going to happen in the SEC, alright? At number 16, Auburn, there go an SEC team. Where I told you about SEC team, they already at number 16. Auburn opened up against Oregon. This is probably going to be the game of the week, alright? For me, it'll be the game of the week. Auburn was 8-5 overall last year. You know, I think they definitely should have had a better record than that. Auburn is a better team than that. They were, you know, they was 3-5 in the conference and 5th place in the SEC, but usually that never happened to Auburn. So we'll see what happened with Auburn. I keep hearing about this freshman quarterback, so we'll see. You feel me? And like I said, Auburn is playing Oregon, and Oregon got the #1 recruit in the country at defensive end. So, you know, it's either going to be a lot of points or no points. But I think it's going to be a lot of points because Auburn offense is pretty good too. So, you know, shout out to them coaches. That offense is genius, you know. And that quarterback for Oregon also looked good. So definitely pay attention to that game. I think that game is coming on ABC on Saturday night. So y'all tune in and check that one out. I personally think y'all should check that one out. At number 15, another overrated Big Ten conference. Yes, I would always talk shit about the Big Ten. I hate that conference with a passion. They don't play nobody, and at the end of the year, they still give them a chance. Other than Ezekiel Elliott doing this thing against Urban Meyer, what the fuck have that conference done? Not a goddamn thing, alright? But Penn State opened up versus Idaho. Anyway, they was 9-4 and 6-3 in the conference. They were 3rd place in the Big Ten East. Alright? At number 14 is Utah. Utah will play BYU. I think that game is tonight. Yes, I'm recording on Thursday, people. I ain't supposed to get out on the dates or whatever. But I'm recording on Thursday. I think that game is tonight. I might be checking out that game. Last year, Utah was 9-5 in the conference. 9-5, I expect better from Utah. Utah is a very good team. Alright? And they were 6-3 in the conference, 1st place in the Pac-12 South. Alright? At number 13 is Washington. Washington, you know, they've been up the polls really the last couple of years, and they opened up against Eastern Washington. Yeah. Can we do this non-college football? Not to get off topic, people, but can we stop playing these cupcakes? Everybody, stop playing cupcakes. I want to see the best teams versus the best teams every damn weekend. You feel me? We got to figure that out with college football. It's getting on my nerves. Alright? You know, most likely they're going to blow them out anyway. Washington last year was pretty good. They were 10-4 overall and 7-2 in their conference. And they was 2nd place in the Pac-12 North. Alright? Next is Texas A&M. Another SEC team. They opened up against Texas State. Last year overall they was 9-4 and 5-3, and third place in the SEC West. Alright. At number 11 is Oregon. And like I told you earlier, Oregon will play Auburn. And I'll tell you to watch out for that defensive end and watch out for Oregon quarterback also. Alright. Last year, Oregon was 9-4. They was 5-4 in the conference. Alright, and fourth place in the Pac-12 North. Alright, I definitely expect Oregon to be a better team this year. Alright, at number 10, I call this guy the new Tim Tebow, the quarterback. Texas opened up against Louisiana Tech. Last year, Texas was 10-4 and 7-2 in the conference. Second place in the Big 12. You know, they beat their rivals, so you know it was crazy. All right. Another game that might be nice, even though I'm not a big fan of either team. Well, Lamar Jackson just came from another school, but Notre Dame will open up against Louisville. Notre Dame is not in no conference, so I can't really give you that. But I didn't really look it up. I don't care about Notre Dame. Notre Dame is another overrated team. All right. At number 8, you know I gotta give a proper introduction. At number 8. You feel me? Even though Miami was on rank, they need to rank them higher. At number 8, Florida Gators. My Florida Gators. You either Gator or you Gator bait. Alright? Especially UM. Y'all suck. I know y'all go right back. I'm going to chop that off and put that on by itself. Alright? Florida will open up against Miami. Alright, that game, they call it week 0 now, so like I said, I already wrote this down and I wasn't about to change it. But I am going to do a review show about that game, okay? Probably by Friday or Saturday it should be out, alright? Our overall last year was 10-3, and we was 5-3 in the conference. We was third place in the SEC East. My biggest question for Florida this year is, are we going to beat Georgia? If we beat Georgia, we might have the name at our hat depending on who else we lost to. But we need to beat Georgia. I think that's the biggest secret right there. Alright, so at number 7, Michigan they opened up against Middle Tennessee. Last year Michigan was 10-3 and 8-1 in the conference, and they was second place in the Big 10 East. Alright. At number 6, we got LSU. LSU will open up against Georgia Southern. LSU need to get rid of that. Michigan need to get rid of Middle Tennessee. It's just cupcakes. It's just a waste of time, man. I wish I could watch all the SEC games, but some of us are playing cupcakes. Alright, so anyway, LSU overall last year was 10-3. In the conference, they were 5-3, and they were second place in the SEC West. All right. At number 5, we have Ohio State. Ohio State will open up against FAU, like I told you. All right, just a waste of time. Okay. I don't know. We might have another Appalachian State, but I doubt it. But overall, last year they was 13-1. All right, and in conference play, they was 8-1. Alright, and they was in first place in the Big 10 East. Alright, at number 4 we have Oklahoma versus Houston. Alright, last year overall Oklahoma was 12-2. Alright, and they also was 8-1 in the conference and first place in the Big 12. Alright, at number 3 we have Georgia. Georgia will open up against Vanderbilt. Last year, they was 11-3, 7-1 in the conference, first place in the SEC East. Alright. So y'all, Georgia's pretty good. Alright. So at number 2, we have Alabama. Alabama will open up against Duke. They will blow them out. Guarantee I'm not wasting my time watching that game. Alright. Last year, Alabama was 14-1. Overall, in the conference, they was 8-0, first place in the SEC West. Alright? And Alabama was the running up to the champions last year. And at number 1, and not be forgotten, I call that kid Sunshine. Have you seen Remember the Titans? You better not be a football fan and you tell me you did not see Remember the Titans. Go watch Remember the Titans. And when I say Clemson and I say Sunshine, y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. Trevor Lawrence, alright? Alright, that freshman did his thing last year. Alright, and I think Clemson is going to be pretty good again this season. But they opened up against Georgia Tech for opening ACC network. I don't know why ACC, I don't know, network, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because Miami have never won an ACC, alright? The ACC is always either Clemson. Lately it's been Clemson. Before that it was just Florida State, maybe, you know, so. They opened up against Georgia Tech. Last year they was 15-0, you know, like I said. And they was 8-0 in conference, first place in the ACC Athletic. And they was the college football champs. Alright, people. So that gives you my top 25, alright, of college football opening day. It will be updated during the season every week. Alright, people. Few other things I'm going to add to this. Well, I'm probably going to leave it, but the Heisman run is a two-man race. Is either Tua or Sunshine. That's it. I don't know any dark horse, and I'm not thinking about. I heard talks about the guy from Texas. He got some Tebow in him when I seen him play Oklahoma, you feel me? So, you know, Tebow came from Florida, even though he can't throw worth shit, you feel me? But, you know, I'm always love Tebow, you feel me? So, that concludes my show, people. Alright, I will, well, not exactly conclude my show, because I will give you my top 3 games what to look out for this weekend also, alright? But that concludes the top 25 show, alright? So, we gonna go out with Snack again, you feel me? Make that money fast, you feel me? Make that money fast, you feel me? Aaron Rodgers with the brick, we going to the bowl, alright? Football fans, please enjoy football season, alright? This is Football Heaven 360 with nothing but football, alright? And ladies, if I break any hearts, I apologize. My next tattoo is going to be crazy. I'm gonna get the initials, being married to the game on this side, and then I'm like put little footballs right here. You feel me? It's gonna be crazy. That shit gonna go viral, alright? But I've been working real hard and how to I'm gonna take a break. Take care. See y'all later. Love y'all. Tune in every week. And my radio show is also coming soon. Podcast. I told y'all that all about that cheese. Please bring the mozzarella when it comes big faces. Bitch, I'm down for whatever. Like my clean, so clean. Look like crystals to a nigga. Benjamin's in my face. Got away, I'm about a pound. Make that money, make that money, make that money fast. Spend that money, spend that money, spend that money fast. Make it back and double it and do that shit again. And show them hating niggas how your money never end. Man, I'm still counting, I ain't stopped all day. About to grab a new whip and drive that bitch today. What you thought I did, blew it all at the mall? Nah, baby doll, I like to stack it till it fall. I was deep.